Greetings and welcome back everyone to Stardew Valley and of course to Fuzzy Ferret Farm. Now let's have a quick look at the fortune teller. The spirits are very happy today, fantastic. And the weather report, it's going to be clear and sunny all day. Very well. Now, that doesn't matter as much to us at the moment because we are probably not going to be planting any new crops. In fact, we are not going to be planting any new crops, and nor are we going to be watering. Actually, no, that's a little bit of a fib. We are going to be watering my green beans. These are the only ones that have even the slimmest chance of growing to maturity. Now, unfortunately, I have been told that my kale is not going to grow. I had a little bit of a mix-up. I assumed that the day on which I planted them would be counted as a day for their growth stage. Not so, apparently. Nevertheless, I'm going to water them just in case, but understand that, yeah, they're almost certainly not going to be ready for me to harvest in time. We'll see. Maybe tomorrow. Maybe I'll be super lucky, but odds are fairly slim in that regard, unfortunately. Now, we've gotten 3 gold tier parsnips. That's wonderful. I will pop those away so that I can give them out as friends gifts later on. Pop them in there. Let's think. We'll take 2 of those, 2 of these, 3 of these, 2 of these. Now, I'm going to need to do a little bit of work. Actually, if I put in a cauliflower over here, someone knows it would have been in there, wouldn't it? Okay. I need to make jelly, so I should actually put one of the salmon bellies into my preserve jar. I'm going to need another 3. I am going to be upgrading the watering can. That's my goal. I'm also going to need this. I'm also going to bring these along as well. I think I've got more or less everything else I wanted to take along with me. Yeah, I think so. Actually, I'll bring along the torches just in case I head to the mine today. I'm probably just going to be using the next 2 days just to do odds and sods around places. Oh, I'll bring that along as well. We'll hand that in. I think that is more or less everything I need to bring with me. Maple syrup. Might be a little while before I get the materials for that. You know what? I'll go and hand that in. Actually, I will hand that in at the community center. Okay, well, it's time for us to leave. Now, I have the topaz for Emily for her birthday present. So hopefully she's going to enjoy that. We are going to have to make a fair bit of cash. We need to make 975 gold so that I can get my watering can upgraded. And then we will collect it on the 1st of summer, which will be just in time for us to start watering our crops. Hopefully, if we've made enough money. We might not have. Marnie would like to hire someone to fetch an eel. You'll be paid well for your time. Okay, I'll certainly give it a try, Marnie. It's 8:30. Damn. We were a little bit faster than I had really anticipated, given that we didn't need to hang around too much. Okay, well, can we go in here? No. Oh, 9 AM as well. I may as well have stayed at the shop. Rat. Oh well. I can clear a little bit of the weeds from around town, I guess. Get into an Animal Crossing kind of vibe. Oh, no, there we are. I was about to go and fish. Hi, Sam. I just remembered that I was meaning to do something. But I forget. It happens to me all the time. Yeah, it does with me as well. Like, you know, getting a backpack. Ooh. Cutscene, really? Okay. I'm trying to remember if I've seen this cutscene before. Is this a new cutscene? Very adventure time. Muy wa. Muy wa. Yeah, to be fair, that's my reaction. I would have exactly the same reaction if I just popped out of nowhere. Why are you here? Huh? Invisible lion cats everywhere. You may be invisible, but your rainbow trails are not. There is a lack of music. Ah, it's because you're invisible. The music is also invisible, but invisible to the ears. Very cunning, Nyan cats. That reminds me of something. Even the tiniest, blandest, simplest light holds a wonderful secret. Now I know why you're here. It's a sign! Ha ha ha! Emily, are you okay? My lord! I've become one with the Nyan cats. Will I have a rainbow trail? I hope so. Okay. Well, that was a bit interesting. Aavak. There's something special about Aavak. Our destinies will intersect. I guess that's really great news for Team Emily. Can I come in? Can we... You in there? Hello? Haha! I can move into your... Oh, fantastic. This is really good. Right, I have a birthday present for you. Here you go. A birthday gift? That's very kind of you. I love it. I like making my own clothes, but it's not easy to get the cloth. It's such a long trip to the city. I will do what I can to help you out with that. Let's go and see if Haley is up for a chat. Hi, Haley. I'm feeling an urge to go shopping. Ugh. I wish there was a mall here. Do I have anything? I don't. Well, I kind of do. Here you go. Oh, I've already given you 2 gifts. Very well. Never mind then. And let's check things. Wow, okay. Emily's already up to 5 hearts. That is, frankly, a lot faster than I was expecting. And I'm not torpedoing for anyone at the moment. That just, I guess it comes down to who's had a birthday and who's had a birthday where it was possible for me to get their loved gift, I guess. Well, I mean, it's not even that much of a guess. It is, and I know that is why some people have got so much more than others. Ooh, another cutscene, really? Another Emily cutscene. Another beautiful day in Pelican Town. Ooh, Birds of Paradise. Oh. Is that in the game? I don't see this Ferris moving around. My friends! Incoming! Ah! Oh no, you poor thing! You crashed into the air! Because you'll notice that that window is actually open. Your wing's broken! Oh, that's so cute. Oh, you're a bit different than the others, aren't you? Just like me. Oh, Emily. You're a sweetheart, really. Don't worry, I'll nurse you back to health, little one. Everything will be alright. Emily took the injured parrot into her home and bandaged the wing. He's all set up in her room, but as a token of respect, she didn't give the bird a name. Okay, yeah, that wasn't the first, but my lord, my heart, like, jumped every time that sound effect played. It's like, what's wrong? Is one of you biting the other into sleep? Stop being scallywags. No, genuinely, my heart rate is a little bit faster right now. I can feel the difference, like, wow. I've been conditioned to respond to their calls. I'm not sure if that says something good about me or something really good about their ability to condition me. I'm not sure this is good. No, I don't like that idea. If you find any wild produce, I'll take it off your hands for a reasonable price. Right, okay. Well, since you said you would. Bump, 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 bump. There we go. Well, I mean, it's not great. I'm going to be honest with you, that's not great. That's actually 359. That's, we need to have a goodly amount of money to make, to get summer crops. But we've got 2 days to do it in. Everything seems a little bit happier on the weekends, don't you think? Nah. Weekend is more or less the same to me as any other day of the week, honestly. Hello. I cry from outside your shop. Sometimes I wonder how I ended up in this town. Honestly, that's something only you're going to be able to answer there, Clint. Alright, let's see what we get. Is that marble? Marble. That is copper. And we also have kyanite and coal and slate, and that's it. Right, we've already done slate, I think. No, we have not. Oh, okay. Right, I would like you to upgrade the watering can. Thanks, I'll get started on this as soon as I can. It should be ready in a couple of days. Hopefully it'll be ready on Monday. That would be the ideal situation, eh? Hello! Hi, Gunther. I've got some things to donate. Now, first and foremost, marble. Ooh, we got something new. Kyanite. Slate. Fantastic. Also, ancient seed. Wow, 3 different rewards. We are cooking with fire today. We've got an ancient seed recipe, so we can make ancient seeds. That sounds remarkably OP. Standing geode, and a night on Eco Hill. Thank you very much, Gunther. Could these still grow? 1 ancient seed gets turned into an ancient seed. Okay, so it's not quite as OP as I was imagining. Journey of the Prairie King, the smash hit video game. Did you know anyone who beats Journey of the Prairie King is automatically entered into a prize drawing for a special prize? Did you know the developer has stated that the protagonist is based on a real-life character, a true cowboy hero from the Prairie Island in the Gen Sea? How marvelously fascinating. Well, you know, I may actually... yeah, I think we'll go to the beach. We'll see if there's anything for me to pick up on the beach. Then we'll head home, because I've got a lot of things to drop off now. Hey, Elliot. Let's go have a chat, shall we? You probably wouldn't like it inside my cabin. It's dark and full of spiders. I like spiders! Why does everyone have to hate on spiders, my lord? Right. Well, with that being said, Elliot said his cabin is full of spiders. That implies that he's in no rush to get rid of them, which may imply that Elliot is okay with spiders. Ah, kindred spirit. Well done, Elliot. You understand their place in this world. They have an important role. It involves destroying flies. And also just looking awesome. And building fantastically intricate webs. And also saving pigs from being slaughtered by writing words in their webs. Yep, that's about it for me. Catch you later, Elliot. I need to start carrying around some nice things for Elliot, I think. Right. Unfortunately, we are likely not going to be able to get anything from our kale. As I said, that crop is gone. And with it, an awful lot of money. Had we instead planted parsnips, we would have a lot of cash right now that we would just be holding on to for our summer crops. So we're kind of on the back foot already with that. But it's nothing that we're not going to be able to recover from. I made significantly worse derps in my first playthrough. Seriously? Wow. Okay. I'm done with that, I guess. Right, so... Sorry, but you need to go. And you will be replaced by this. Oh, look at that. That is just so nice. You can move over there. You can move there. Oh, no. You go there. Ow. There we are. Then you can go over there. You can go there. Well, I guess. Actually, I don't like this, actually. This can go there. Could I go and get myself enough wood to make another chest? This is going to be for in the house. This is going to be my furnishing chest. It's for anything I don't particularly want. I can go over there. And we will then make this a deep red chest. And we'll just put any furnishings we don't want in there. Now this is something I do want quite a lot, but where to put it is the problem. Because there's not a lot of room, and I don't want to put it in a corner. No one puts geode in the corner. I guess I put it there for now. I mean, it'll do, but it's not exactly the best spot, I'll be honest with you. Kind of throws everything else out a little bit. You know what? Let me just pop this there. Actually, pop it there. Then we're going to move all of this across by one. There we go. That looks a little bit better, I think. Well, yeah. Kind of. It looks kind of a little bit better. Not really, but we'll live with it for now. I will be redecorating that room significantly in a little while. That can be dropped off there. We will actually get the copper being smelted straight away. We will drop this off. And yeah, we'll drop off this. Now, does it say what season it needs to be planted in? Now, I could plant the coffee bean. Understand that I realize this. Not going to this time. Because I want to move things around a little bit better before I do. I want, like, the first day of summer is going to be planting crops, but also tiling and laying down some actual pathways and designing the farm a little bit more than I have up to now. Then we'll be planting crops and things like that in an area that I've effectively designated for it. You can come along with me. There we are. And let's just clean up this area, shall we? There we go. Now, we need to drop into the community center, and we need to drop off the maple syrup, which I think goes in the pantry. Artisan, but no, not the artisan bundle. Oh, my headset's dying on me. So I'm just going to quickly swap them over. Just give me a second. And I return. Wireless headsets, really super awesome. Except, you know, they're wireless. So eventually they run out of charge. But mine are rechargeable, which is very, very convenient. Now, was it something down here then? Yes, it was. Oh, okay. Right, we just need the other two types, and we're done with the exotic foraging bundle. Excellent. Excellent, excellent, excellent. Right. Well, let us carry on. Now, we'll be dropping off the fiber and the seeds in the chest in the mine. I may do a little bit of fishing as well, but I really would like to try and make some progress down the mines, honestly. If I can get to the lower levels and start mining iron, that would be fantastic. Our house is in such a beautiful area, don't you think? I love the fresh air of the mountain. Let's see, if the compounds in the Rise of Sphere contain sufficient levels of carbon-13, then... Oh, sorry, I was pondering some data and I didn't notice you were there. Do you need anything? No, actually, I was quite interested in what you were saying, but I'll leave you to your ponderings. Right, before we head into the mine, you know what, I'll give one or two casts, see if we manage to snag any fish. Now, as I kind of knew was going to happen, a couple of people have mentioned that they feel that I made a poor choice in going rancher. And to be fair, in terms of game efficiency, they're probably right. It's not as bad of a choice as it used to be prior to the 1.1 patch, because a lot of things were rebalanced to try and give rancher a purpose, especially in contest with the alternative option of tiller. Previously, tiller and rancher were both 10% to their respective fields. So tiller gave 10% increase on crops. Rancher gave 10% increase on animals. I think rancher now gives a 20 or is it 25 increase to animal products. So rancher is a little bit better. But the reason why tiller was the pretty much undisputed champion of that choice was because tiller led to artisan, whereas rancher, I can't remember what that led to, if I ever knew, but it didn't lead to artisan, and that was the point. That without artisan, you were really cutting your potential earnings in half, because a lot of things became artisan quality, not just crops. In fact, the increase of 10% on the crops was actually paltry compared to increasing all artisan goods by 50%. That was a huge, huge, huge deal. And we'll drop that off as well. Now, let's head on down. We're at level 30. You'll have to forgive me if I start focusing on the mining a little bit, because this place is pretty dark. But, yeah, so the artisan increase was a massive thing, especially when you consider... Oh, is there someone down there? Yes, I see you. No. No. No, 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 no. Stop. It's bad. It's bad. Ah, my lord. But it's an especially big deal when you consider that animal goods become artisan goods as well. You tend to use your animal products and make artisan goods out of them. So even if you went didn't go rancher, you would still end up with a lot from your artisan goods, a lot more than you would get out of your... Damn it! I'm trying to see where I put these on my bar, and I had not actually put them down there, which is a bit silly of me. So even if you had not taken rancher, your animal products were still making you a lot of money because you were turning them into artisan goods. And you were getting a massive bonus on their value at that point. Now, from what I understand, animal products now actually factor into the value of the artisan goods you get from them, which is great. But also, you'll get a little bit more money out of your animal products on top, which again is great. Furthermore, though, is you also get... you now get quality on animal goods themselves. That's not something you used to get. You didn't used to be able to, for example, get a gold star wool. You now can, and that's a big thing, because that leads to a lot of money. Potential, especially because the quality levels have increased. There's now iridium quality. And I believe the quality is tied to how much the animals like you. And I think that maybe the rancher profession leads to some of the later game professions which simply increase how quickly animals grow to love you, how quickly you can increase their hearts with you. And if that is the case, then they actually synergize really well, because you're going to much more rapidly get to the point that you're getting iridium quality goods from those animals. We're not going to hang around. We're actually just going to try and make our way down for now. As fast... Wow, really? The game was being hopelessly kind to us. We're actually going to leave at this point. I'll just do a little bit more fishing before we go back. But that was not actually too bad, all things told. So yes, if it does work as I think it might, and that is you're going to get a little bit more out of your animals now, not just in the price of the animal products, also the increased cost of the animal products will factor into making artisans goods from it, but also that the products themselves will simply be better because you'll be able to get higher quality animal products. It might actually get to a point where you don't really want to turn them into artisan goods. You just want to sell them straight away. If you've got like iridium eggs, yeah, don't make mayo, just sell your iridium eggs. Maybe eggs is a bad example because, you know, I think the mayo actually increases their value quite a lot. But things like truffles might just on their own be a really good resource. At that point, you might want a barn full of pigs. Or making iridium truffles whenever they can be outside. There we go. And the same for milk, same with goats. Goat's milk, same with duck feathers, duck eggs, rabbit's feet especially. Anything like that. Like, imagine what a dinosaur egg of iridium quality would be worth. I mean, I have no idea how much a dinosaur egg would be anyway, but I can only imagine it would be good. There we are. Oh, this is nice. There we go. This will be the last fish that we fish. It looks like it's probably going to be a carp. It's staying really close to the bottom of the bar. Oh no, it was a chub. Very well. Okay, well either way, that's us done. We are heading off. I would pop in to say hello to Linus. However, it's probably really late, and I don't want to disturb him. I would have liked to have given him some food, but well, there'll be plenty of time for that in the future. Right, so heading back. So yes, as I was saying, there are going to be. It's not as obvious of a bad choice as it used to be. Probably still is ultimately a worse choice, but maybe not quite as bad a one. And as I've mentioned several times already at this point, I don't really want to just make loads of money like I used to. It started to kill the game, if I'm perfectly honest. It became trivial. Money became a non-issue, and once that started happening, it was too easy to progress. I could just buy my way to my friends' hearts, and I don't know, that really started to take away from the game for me. But that's enough rambling. Let us turn in for the night. There we are. Go to sleep. How much did we make? Not too bad. 415. Made 50 gold off the chicken statue. That's also not too bad. And 465 in total. Wonderful. There we are. Now, let's see. What's the weather report? Oh, Queen of Sauce. We have got an omelette. Ah, I love omelettes. This is such a simple dish, but so often done incorrectly. A perfect omelette is a thing of beauty. It's a pure golden angel of gleaming egg, and I'm going to show you my secret method. Ah, fantastic. I approve. What else we got? Spirits are in good humor today. I think you'll have a little extra luck. Wonderful. And the weather report. It's going to be clear and sunny all day. Very well. We're still waiting on those. Ooh. Aavak, flip this letter over for instructions on how to make a super healthy meal. You'll feel energized. See you soon. Salad. Fantastic. I love the fact she wrote it on the back as well. I had so many pen pals who used to do that. They'd forget something that they wanted to write, and then they'd just sort of write it on the sometimes on the back of the envelope they were sending. It's like, I must get this thought out. Ah, funny people. Right. Okay. Well, let's go ahead and get the last of the copper bars smelted. How much do we have then? Yeah, we've got enough to upgrade all of our tools at this point. That's fantastically good. I must confess, that's fantastically good. Right, we're gonna see. Can we side them? Ha ha! Ha 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 ha! Ha 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 ha! Oh, everyone who was telling me that I was not going to get it, I completely believed you. I believed you 100%. There wasn't even a doubt in my mind that you were wrong. I 100% believed you were right. And I was even close to saying, you know what, I'm not even going to bother watering these. There's no point. I can't get it. Why waste my time? Ha! And that isn't ha as in, I'm right, you're wrong. That's ha! Take that, fate, for almost denying me all of this lovely, lovely money, because this is literally money. This is money. It may look like kale. It is, in fact, money. Money that is going to go towards my summer crops. I am so remarkably pleased. And also, I hope everyone is happy now that I got rid of that grass. I know, it was starting to melt through your brains. I am sorry. I'm so sorry, Leafin. I've got no water. I'm sorry. I'm bad Aavak. I'm a bad Aavak and I should feel bad, and I do. Right. Let's see. Let's dig this up. I'm sorry. I hope that my ha-ha-ha-ha-ha-has were not over loud. I suspect they may have been, however. And for that, I do apologize. I will try to contain my elation when things go my way in the future. I feel a little bit embarrassed about that. I'm so sorry, everyone. I was so happy, though. So happy, specifically that I had decided no. Even though this is a wasted gesture, these plants, digital though they may be, Although they are going to die in a day's time, I will give them their last meal. They will not die thirsty. And as if karma decided to reward me for that, I have not lost all of my money. Ah, Pierre. Pierre, why do you rain on my parade when I'm so happy? Pierre. Oh my goodness, this is enough to send me to Joja. Oh my, Gus as well. This is just rubbish, frankly. Rubbish. I was in such high spirits too. Ah, poop, I've got my sickle on me still. Oh well. Right, I need to know how much money I'm going to have for my crops. Here the flowers are in bloom and the air smells great. Wouldn't know because I never leave this place. Right. All of that, then all of that, then all of that. Okay, 3,000. Now that is not bad to start off summer. It's not great. I'm not going to tell you it's great because it really isn't. But it's a good bit. It's a good bit of money. Now I'm going to go to the merchant and I'm going to see if there's anything that I'm desperately going to need because realistically, I got a lot of flack for buying the mushroom, and in hindsight, yeah, that was really dumb. I'm not even going to try and justify that. That was just me thinking, oh, well, I'm not going to have the mushroom cave. I didn't fully appreciate it. I'm going to the mine all the time. I'm constantly going to get mushrooms, but it was just because I was overthinking. I'm not going to have the mushroom cave, so I'm not going to have any mushrooms. And that was my very silly thing. And I should have got the tiger trap because that actually would have finished a full package, so I would have got an immediate reward. At that point, it was worth it. Hello. The weather's interesting today, don't you think? Yeah, sure. Sorry. You know, you don't have to say sorry just for talking to me. It made me feel horrible. Hello? Hello? No one? I'll catch him at the saloon tonight. It's fine. Let's have a quick glance in here. Sam is chilling out over there. Hello, Vincent. Hi there, mister. Hi, Jody. I'm taking a break from house chores today. I'm taking the day off. I'm so naughty. It makes me... There's a house full of people other than you. And you're the only one... I mean, I'll give Vincent a pass. Though I still feel there's things that he could do. Thinking back to my childhood, it's like, oh, come on, don't just watch your mother struggle to do work. My God, man. Have you no shame? But then again, she does not always allow him to go and dig for bugs. Maybe this is a protest of some sort. In which case, I respect his right to express his dissatisfaction with the current direction of his life in that way. Maybe a gold pillar. Yeah, I'll just spend all of the money that I was just saying that I'm saving up for all of my summer crops on a gold pillar because bling. I think we've actually got everything there. Have I got pufferfish? Let me just double check that. I'm fairly certain I do. Yeah, I do. So, yeah, nothing I need. Thank you, though. It was appreciated. I mean, you being there, that is. And at least bringing things that, even though I didn't want any of them, it was still appreciated. Hello? Rasmodius Wizard. I sometimes observe the local villages in secret. I'm hoping to find an apprentice, you see. Someday I will leave this mortal plane, but my arcane pursuits must continue. You understand, I will not be leaving the mortal plane as a mortal. No. I will simply cease to care about mortal affairs as I transcend mortality. Sure, actually. Can't pass a pool without going for a fish. Life is good. Pilipala, slowly moving towards me. I almost lost sight of what I was actually here to do, and that is the fish. Perfect! Hooray! You are a Pilipala of luck! No, don't go away. Oh no, the Pilipala of luck is still here. That means I've still got a chance. I'll only get another one though. Okay. Well, one more then. Another fish is what I was trying to say. There we go. Yes. Thank you very much, nature. I really do appreciate how kind you are to me. Especially with all these perfect fish. You know what, nature? This is not going in the bin. This is being released. Not released as in, yeah, go back to the water with your mouth full of holes. Because honestly, I think that's actually cruel. But it's clubbed across the back of the head, so it stops suffering, and then just laid on a flat stone and left by the water. As an offering to the water spirits, and also to all of the animals nearby, who might not be as proficient as fishes as me. I know they're literally designed for it, but, I mean, let's face it, I've got the fishing skills of a god of a sea. Not just any old god. I'm not like a god of thunder who just happens to be able to, you know, nuke all of the fish in the ocean with one thunderstrike. I'm actually a god of the sea. I practically just sing to them and they just offer themselves to me at this point. Okay, maybe that's going a little bit far. Might try it at one point, though. If it works, it works. Who am I to balk at my godly abilities? Right, well, I'm a little bit uncertain what to do. I don't exactly want to spend the whole day fishing, but... Hi, Maru. Hey, you've made another week of progress on the farm. It seems like things are going really well for you. Thank you, Maru. Here you go. Thanks. You're welcome. Hi, Robin. How are things going? My husband almost set the house on fire last night with his science experiment. One of his beakers exploded and sent a fireball into the rafters. Thank Yoba I used fire-resistant liqueur when I built this place. Well, to be fair, I mean, well, were you with Demetrius when you built this place? I mean, if you were, then that's just common sense, really, at that point. How much would it cost? 10,000. Yeah, we're going to be so far away from that for so long. However... on end table, calendar 2000. Yeah, I really wish. However, I really want this. How annoying. Like, I really want these things. But it's not worth it. I can lay out the farm without... Must resist. Must resist. I must be responsible. It's good to take a break from work every now and then. I agree. But I must be responsible. I will buy this stuff with my first summer harvest. But I will lay out the crops and all of that with a mind to what I'm going to be placing down. So I'll plan it around. Hey, Linus! Fantastic. I hope you're hungry. Because I have got a gold starfish with your name on it. Literally, I carved it into the scales. A gift? How nice. You're welcome. You're usually much more appreciative about food, though. Maybe it's just as fish, and Linus is just, you know, practically as good at fishing as me. He does it without a pole, so he's actually better. He may actually sing to the fish. I mean, with me, it was just an embellishment. I got carried away. With Linus, he doesn't even brag about it. He just does it. It's just a quiet confidence. There we go. Ooh, this is a very lethargic fish. What are you going to be, a chub or a carp? There's a carp, yeah, I should have known. Lazy carp. And again. Now, I'm just fishing for the moment, just so I've got some food to take with me into the mine. That being said, I could try and fish for a legendary fish, but to be perfectly honest, I mean, I would get stuck trying because it would become a matter of honor. And then I'd waste the entire day trying to chase a single fish that I've got very little chance of actually catching at my current skill level and with my current rod. So, yeah, I hope you'll forgive me when I don't go and do that. Even though it's going to be like next year before I get the chance to get the spring legendary fish. But let's see what we got in the treasure chest quickly. Oh, there we are. I wasn't actually sure I was going to be able to get that one. To be perfectly honest with you, I was taking a bit of a risk. Another lazy carp. And a new record again. Yay! Yay! Actually, no, that was quite good. Up to 192 bait. Okay, one more fish for the mines, and then we're off. Is it going to be another carp? It's going to be another carp, isn't it? Yes, it's going to be another carp. Wow. You were like, eh, this is my life now. 37. Okay. Well, 37-inch carp. Certainly nothing to sniff at. Let's gobble down this algae before we head down. Yum. And then yum. Now, don't need... I haven't got my torches. Okay, well, this is going to be potentially difficult. Let's see. If we're super lucky, we'll find the way down straight away. At the moment, I am literally just looking for the way down. I don't want to hang around on these levels for any longer than I have to. Because I can't see what I'm doing, and that does kind of impede my progress somewhat. Oh. No. No. What is that? It's a wall of some sort. I just can't see. How does one make a torch? 1 wood, 2 sap. It's actually not even that hard. I really should just go outside and get 1 wood and 2 sap. Shouldn't I? Yeah, I really should. Okay, I'm gonna go and do what I really should do. Oh no, I'm lost. Ah, it's okay. I'm found again. I really should go and do that thing that I just said I should go and do. I swear. Problem is I've got to walk all the way over to my house in order to get the material, the axe for it. Oh, if only I planned my day better. But I've still got enough time, to be honest. If I go there now to get everything I need, come back with a much lighter inventory as well, and probably still get to floor 40. It'll be a little bit more of a push now than it was before, but we've still got the time to do it. Nom. 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 And you can come along with me. Actually, how do I make the salad? Can I make the salad from here? No, I still need to cook it. How annoying. There we are. Up over half energy. That's a good place to be for going down into the caves. Alternatively, I could spend the day preparing around here, I guess. You know what? Why don't I? Why don't I? We'll forego heading down into the caves. Instead, we will spend our time. Let me just drop this off. There we are. We're going to spend our time just cleaning up our fields. Now, I'm not going to be able to chop those, nor am I going to be able to harvest this grass. I wouldn't want to right now because the grass is actually super important. If I get it right now, I'll get nothing from it. Whereas if I leave it until later on, when I actually have a silo, then I will get hay out of it. Which, as you can imagine, is going to be quite important because I really want to go for a bunch of... I'm actually going to get rid of these trees because they're in front of my grandfather's shrine. But I want to get quite a few barns and coops and such. There we go. Really bad. No. Still no, in fact. Nope. All of the no's. Yeah, let's get all of these out of the way. Yeah, I think using the remaining days here to clean up the farm is a good use of my time. Now, someone has said that if I leave the tree stumps, that the trees themselves will regrow out of the tree stump faster than if I just planted a seed and waited for it to grow all the way back. Can anyone confirm that in the comments for me? Is that actually how it works? Because if it is, then that is certainly something I'd be interested in doing. Let's try and get rid of you if I can. There we go. Some wiggly worms. Thank you. Right. Ooh, we've got a lot of stuff down here I need to make my way through. Anything there? Not particularly. Okay, let's continue on working through all of these stones. actually got quite a lot of pine trees over on this side. I do need to start getting another orchard as well, because I really am going to need a lot more sap than I'm currently going to produce. Even with 5 of each tree, it's really not going to be nearly enough. Not for me to generate enough beehives in any reasonable amount of time. I don't want to just have them for the second year, because I will almost certainly do what I did in the last series, and that is we'll get to year 3, and that's where we'll end this particular series. And again, I may well return to the game afterwards and play through another series, but it wouldn't be immediately at any rate. There'd be a bit of a gap. Maybe the next time I come back there will be multiplayer. There we are. We're starting to make a nice little bit of room now. I am, however, starting to get a little bit low on energy. But I feel that we've made a bit of progress now. We've cleaned up the top quite a lot compared to what it was. I'm surprised that I have not seen more enemies spawn though. My goodness. I come to a map that is meant to have loads of enemies and none of them want to come and play. I'm not sure if I should feel offended. There we go. Get you and you. 11:50 already, my lord. I'm almost out of energy. Okay, we've done a really good job of clearing up these fields, I think. Super good job. Still got a little bit of work to do here and there, but we've made it traversable at the very least. We can get around here much better. Oh, hello. Nope. Nope, nope, nope. Uh-oh, you're angry with me. There we are. Let me drop that off. Let me make sure all of the slime is in the same place. Yeah, we actually got a fair bit from that. 83 wood. So we can actually put 2 lots of wood and the stone into the community center. If we head to the crafts room, construction bundle. All we need then is the hardwood. So I'm going to have to upgrade my axe, but that will be very easy to get. I'm not going to put the wood or the stone in there until I actually need to, though. I would much rather hold on to that for now. But we're going to need oak resin. We're going to need pine tar. How much to make one of these? 2 copper bars, 40 wood. Let's go ahead and get that done. So we want 1, 2, 2... at the very least. Really, leave me alone. I'm doing important farmer stuff. 1. Ooh, fantastic. 2. Some more. Leave me alone. Oh, can I not? Come on, over here, thank you. And just want 1 more. Okay, never mind. I need to get back to bed now before I pass out. Ooh, pickles. Go and drop those off then. There we go. Right. I will make the last tree tap tomorrow. But that is going to be it for this episode, I think. Let us go to sleep. And finally, we will be in summer. Let's see how much we made. We made 260 off the pickles, but that was all of it. Not too bad, I suppose. Cock-a-doodle-doo indeed. Right, well, we are now in summer, as you can hear by that very, very beach-themed tune going on in the background there. I hope you've enjoyed this episode, though. Thank you very much for watching. In the next, we're going to be planting our crops, mindful of where I'm going to be putting paths and possibly walls and that sort of thing. So I hope you're looking forward to that. So, like if you liked, and sub if you haven't. But until next time, do take care.